you answered your own question by saying you don't need him. And that's fine. You only want him, and that's cool. Hold on. That's fine. You only want him, and that's fine because you don't need him because you make your own money. You're self-sufficient. Fantastic. But guess what? There's going to be a younger, hotter girl that does need him, is going to do what's required to keep him. She's going to put in more work than you are willing to do. She's going to be one to move. So, and we'll go to the... We can do that question next with the pussy thing. But what, for you, why did your last relationship end?
I think we're both like super ambitious and basically like he took a job in Dallas. We moved in together and then the job, like his dream job came up and it was in Chicago. And I was just like, okay, you're not my husband. I'm not going to keep running around to different states with you. So basically he went to Chicago and then I moved here. And we're just
it's not a state.
Doing our own thing. Cities.
Do you think if you had moved with him, he would have given you the ring?
We're actually back talking now and he told me that he would have. So
Damn, you fumbled the shit out of that. You fucked up.
And he was paying all the bills, like
no, because think about it now. Now you've had another penis in you after him, so he can never marry you now. There's psychic distrust forever. She missed her one opportunity.
No,
Was he a good guy?
we're like best friends. So we're us not being together. We've been talking to each other about different dates we've been on and things that we've been doing. So he knows. I told him.
If you could go into Cell's time machine and go back, would you have married this nigga?
We're gonna get married.
Would you have waited?
No, you're not. It's over. He's fucking a bitch right now, isn't he?
No.
Wait, so you're telling me right now, if you guys got back together, he would marry you?
He would. He would. And
he will. He's going to.
Let me ask you this.
Ring.
Okay, how old were you when this opportunity arose where he said, I have this job thing, I want you to come with me to Chicago?
That was last year.
Okay, so you were 29 at the time?
Yeah.
Roughly?
Yeah, we were together for 5 years.
He was making money?
He
okay.
Oh wow. You fucked
and,
up.
And he was paying all the bills and taking care of you, and you had your career, and he had his. And you said he was paying the majority of the bills. You don't have to say specifically how much money roughly was he earning at that point.
I mean, he's a corporate professional guy.
Can you give me a rough number? Like, are we talking $250,000? Are we talking up? 150?
A little more than
Big
that.
dick too?
So more than.
Oh, you fucked up.
Wait, more than 150 or more than 250 is what you're saying?
Yeah.
More yeah, to what? 250 or 150 more?
Probably like. I mean, he was doing good. He was doing good.
Okay. And then when he went to Chicago, did he make even more than 250? Because you said it was a new job promotion. So did he make more than $250,000?
So
yeah. So he was paying all the bills. He's making more than $250,000 a year. And you said, no, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pursue my career.
Yeah, because I feel like
merch.
I didn't want to like keep moving around. Like I feel like that's something you do for your husband. Like I had already picked up my life from LA, moved to Dallas, and was like, okay, we're gonna do this. And then he's like, oh, this job opportunity came in Chicago. I'm gonna go there. So I just was like, okay. He took the opportunity and went, like literally took it
without
and left.
asking.
Yes. So I felt like, okay, in this moment, this man made a
decision
decision to put himself first. So maybe I should have always wanted to move here to Miami. So I was just like, okay, you go do that, I'll go do this. If it's meant to be, you'll come back around.
Was he black?
We had to tell you, babe.
Yeah, he's a black man.
Do you think that your ego might have gotten in the way?
It did.
Because ultimately, you know this is a man for you, but you're like, you know what? I want to be my own boss and do my own thing. I'm going to move to Miami.
Yeah.
Do you know what the chances are that you get a guy like that? It's like less than zero.
Y'all gotta make me cry.
If it's
No. You're cute. You just fucked up your whole life forever.
Y'all, let me talk.
Because you see now being in the streets how bad it is out
Oh, it's so bad.
So you should get back with him
It's
ASAP.
so bad. I mean, yeah, we're back talking. He
But
called me
why would he take
recently
you
and we've
back?
been
You're
talking.
getting fucked by strangers. He shouldn't take you back.
But y'all, if it's meant to be, it'll come back.
Do you think he's doing it? Yes.
It'll come back.
I believe in
One at
divine
a time.
timing.
She's like doing ad libs and shit, like a soundboard, like one at a time. Have you ever been on a podcast? Like, she thinks she's Zerka.
Let me get a reading of the temperature of the room. How many of you guys think she made the best decision? Okay. Roughly half of you. Hold on. How many of you guys think that she made a bad decision? Raise your hands.
I'm not raising my hand.
Okay. So none of the women think she made a bad decision.
I do have a question.
I just like I'm indecisive.
Hold on, stop the show. That's precisely why most women are absolutely retarded.
Yeah.
What happened?
But should she follow him?
It amazes me how go on the elevator, Shadow Realm. It amazes me how women reinforce bad behavior in their counterparts and don't tell them the truth about that was a big mistake. A high-earning individual that does well, pays the majority of the bills, has masculine tendencies, and is chasing success, tells you, come with me. Obviously, you guys want a long-term... Hey, shut the fuck up, everybody. I'm talking, okay? When I'm making a point, shut the fuck up. Anyway, a guy, a traditionally masculine man, paying the majority of the bills, is a leader, etc., took an opportunity to make more money to support you, and you didn't follow him. I'll tell you this, man. You know what type of a small minority of men make that kind of money, and an even smaller minority of men are okay with taking care of a woman and being the predominant leader and breadwinner. So, and the fact that all of you guys reaffirmed her decision,
misery loves company.
It's scary because here's the thing. Unfortunately, we never tell women this, but their dating value is perishable. As you get older, your value decreases with it, while their value goes up.
Okay, but I'm 31.
Hold on.
You're 31?
Hold on.
About to be.
Oh my God.
I need you to listen for 2 seconds.
She doesn't look like it, so
Here's the difference. You're 31. You're older now. You've had other sexual experiences with men. He knows about it because you actually told him, which was a big mistake. He's never going to marry you now.
And he's having younger kitty.
And
while you're gone, he's having younger kitty.
But y'all are making this.
Hey, shut up for 2 seconds.
Thank you.
I'm keeping it at 1,000 with you. He makes more money. He has more options. He can get a younger version of you now that's going to follow him around. Do you really think he's going to come back to you? He's not.
He is.
Why didn't you trust him? Why didn't you trust the good? You didn't trust him. That's the problem.
It's
Why?
okay. I'll remember this.
But y'all are making the accusation after finding out that she's 30 years old, because y'all are not having this energy.
But he's older than me. He's 43, so I'm really young.
to do with it. That's not what they're saying.
Be quiet. Look. Are you going to listen to an 18-year-old that doesn't know anything about life?
I'm just saying to you that to a 43-year-old man, me being 30, I'm still young and hot, and I look like I'm younger than you.
Hold on.
So,
hold on. But if he has the ability to get a 21-year-old, he's gonna go with that.
Not every man wants that. Not every man wants that.
What if he does?
She's right. No, hold on. Myron, look at this. Check it out. You're right. Not every man wants that. The only men who want that is the high-value men that you want. That means you'll never get a high-value male.
That's not
You
true.
can only get dudes who are going to use and fuck you. That's the truth. The guys you want, you're out of the market for life. I guarantee you.
That's not true.
You want to bet $10,000 you won't get that guy? He will never marry you.
I will.
Yeah. Let's bet 10,000 in 10 years. Let's go.
No, let's go.
We go on a date.
No, let's go.
So you mentioned, right, that the guy that you didn't go with is texting you right now, talking to you,
He calls
right?
me every day.
No, question for you.
Because we both was like, we was in the streets and it wasn't giving what it was supposed to give. So we're going to put energy into
the first time that you kind of broke it off with him, your ego was in the way.
Yeah.
Is your ego still there?
It's not. I'm like, I want my man back. I'm coming home.
So see,
she's not there anymore.
If you weren't there with him,
literally,
for pussy, he's gonna fuck you and the other young girls now because you betrayed him when he needed you.
There you go.
He's never gonna see you as human. He's literally never gonna see you as human. He's gonna see you as a criminal. For real.
So hold on.
And that's racist.
So remember, the ego was there, right? So now he left to go to his new venture. I can guarantee you, he's had other girls, like he told you, right? So how do you differ from them? How are you going to stand up from them?
Oh, it's no competition. He already told me. That's why he's back calling me.
I think that's what we're like very conveniently forgetting. Like,
this man is like my twin flame, like my soulmate.
But woman, even I can call you.
But we
You left him though.
But if they
Okay, call him on your phone. Prove it. Call him right now. Call right now.
They took my phone. I really
Bring the phone. Call this guy.
Bring the phone. Right now, we got you.
Providing value.
We all
Okay,
make
but
mistakes.
I will say though, you say soulmates, and soulmates, the definition of a soulmate is somebody who comes back to you no matter what trials and tribulations you have.
Really? Even after you get fucking blocked by 30 other dudes, get the fuck out of here.
Look, I'm one of those people. If you're my soulmate, I don't want to sleep with
How many
anybody.
guys have been in a year? You fucked 30, right?
Wait. Girls, hold on. Pause. Don't call him now.
Okay.
Myron rules. Fresh rules.
So we want to know his point of view, but don't make it obvious. Just say, "Hey, babe, I was thinking, I want to get back with you. Are you cool with that?" Just something like that, like along those lines.
Bro, we know what he's gonna say.
And he knows I'm here.
Like,
Oh, he knows about.
No, he doesn't. He's fucking a young girl right now.
Every day.
I want him to fuck somebody else so bad.
Okay, so not that won't work then.
see, this is the thing that women don't understand. Men will say and do anything to keep you on the sexual carousel that they're currently having their rotation.
Yeah.
So he understands that he's hooked up with you before. He understands that you're having maybe some tough times meeting men here. So he's like, you know what? Let me go ahead and rekindle this flame and get some sexual access. But the reality is that you left him when he needed you the most.
Yep.
So you've disqualified yourself for any type of real serious relationship. Because if you can't stand it with him when he needs you the most, why the hell is he going to commit to you now?
But
And the other thing too is we got to be honest. You've gotten older. You have more experiences. You've hooked up with other men, and he knows about it.
Yep.
I'm going to be brutally honest with you. He's never gonna marry you. It's not happening.
Okay.
And here's the thing: women like to be delusional and say soulmates, or he's gonna come back to me, or we're destined to be together. That's a bunch of hokey pokey fantasy bullshit. Men, always remember, this chick wasn't with me when I needed her. She's gonna be recreational use only. He's talking to you to get you back into sexual rotation. He's never going to commit to you because you didn't commit to him when he wanted to.
And yo, to be fair, one more thing. To be fair, so just to be fair, because I'm the feminist guy. Yo, check it out. I don't know what's happening. You're pretty. You're very pretty. I'm fucking fuck you right now. But check it out. You're a pretty girl. You're gonna have millions of men DMing you for the rest of your life. The problem is, there are always gonna be guys you don't want. That's the problem. You fucked up.
Always.
They're never gonna be like me or him or high value. Right? You fucked up. But you almost had it. You almost had it.
I'll never have a high value man in my life.
And be honest, do you deserve your outcome?
Good thing I'm a boss and I don't need one. So I'll be.
Men have a problem that women don't. They deal with despair and suicide. When you abandon him and he's all depressed and shit, is your outcome the outcome you're getting? You're not getting the big dick rich black guy. Is this outcome something you deserve? Yes, right? But you agree you deserve this shit life. Right?
Honest question.
I just want to know if she agrees. Let her answer. Do you deserve this outcome? This reality?
First of all, my life's amazing. You said, do I deserve
You just said you want it back. Your life sucks.
I do, but I'm still content. Like, I don't need, like, I'm still content. Whatever happens,
But content's not good enough for you. You want this black guy.
What?
No.
I think you. I don't know if you noticed it.
I did, but y'all told me about I wasn't gonna have him no more. So I guess I'll be in the fetal position tonight.
Exactly.
Hey,
stop.
We're here for you.
You answered your own question by saying you don't need him. And that's fine. You only want him, and that's cool. Hold on. That's fine. You only want him, and that's fine because you don't need him because you make your own money. You're self-sufficient. Fantastic. But guess what? There's going to be a younger, hotter girl that does need him, is going to do what's required to keep him. She's going to put in more work than you are willing to do. She's going to be willing to move. She's going to be willing to, be by his side.
And she'll handle the pressure. You never handle the fucking pressure.
She'll be okay. Hold on. She'll be okay. She'll be okay with being second to his career. And trust me, that's what men, especially higher earning men, want and need. So what I'm saying is that since you don't need him, that's fine. But understand that there is a woman out there that will need him and will treat him better than you, and he will go with her.
Yeah.
And the other option.
Yeah.
And here's what you gotta do. This is the hard part. Rip the Band-Aid. Delete all your photos and media with him immediately.
Yes.
You gotta stop looking at that shit. You need to delete all of it. He is a literal distant memory now. We're fucking tonight.
I think we're forgetting that he might be a simp too, bro.
No.
He's not. He's not.
We don't know. Like, he might actually love her to a extent where, like,
he's obsessed.
That's why I was gonna.
That's why I'm like,
wait, has he ever manipulated you even a little?
He's obsessed.
He's manipulating you.
The 5 years, I put in a lot of work over.
No, you didn't. You abandoned him. No, you're with Satan.
I don't matter. He thinks I marry him.
Was she supposed to hop on a plane and follow him wherever he went and put all her?
Yes, like the other girls. Like what our moms did. Our moms did that. She did some fucking. She thinks she's Cardi B. You think you're Cardi B? Offset left you.
Did she?
Offset, take off. Offset, just take off. Leave her.
Wait. You got your hand raised. Go ahead.
Okay.
Let's hear it, Quavo.
Why is it okay if, let's say she did do that, let's say she did go with him and all that, and the same 21-year-old you guys are talking about, what if he's like, oh, you know what, I want to try her instead, while she just changed her whole fucking life
second time
to get over there with him, and he's like, oh, you know what,
she doesn't have a life.
Wait, hold on, go ahead.
That happens. Like, how do we know?
She wants to be a part of this millionaire's life. She's bringing nothing to the table.
What if he abandons her? What if she
What are you bringing? How much money are you bringing to the table? That is it for work?
I'm a swimsuit designer.
The swimsuit designer.
It's a six-figure business.
Six-figure? Get the fuck out of here. You're a liar. You're a liar.
Wait. Should have got a question. What if she moved to, let's say, California for his career, and he leaves her for a younger girl? That's about.
I don't really get the question.
Because then she's dumb.
Wait. Ask it again. Oh, you're dumb for spilling.
Here, babe. I have a little.
Yeah, because she already
Fresh.
spilled.
What's your question exactly? She spilled it again. 3 times. This bitch is retarded.
I thought we were allies.
We were until I saw what you're capable of.
She's taking my cup.
All right, look, guys. We need people to not be screaming on the mic. We need to be able to formulate a coherent sentence and make a point. So she asked a valid question. First, did you want to answer it?
Yeah. So ultimately, there's trust and there's respect. Now, most men of that value or that level will have a girlfriend like that follows them around for the most part, or follows their command or their lead, and they say, you know what, she's loyal, she's following my program, I can't mess this up. So they might cheat on the side, but they don't ever really leave. Is the main point. So I would say yes, that can happen, but it's very, very unlikely that it will happen.
So she's just supposed to put up with the bullshit.
What's the bullshit? He's paying
The cheating.
He's paying all the bills. He's taking care of her. He's a provider, and he has love for her. I mean, what's the?
Yeah, but
was
as
he
soon as
paying all
she
the
does
bills?
that, though, now it's
Wait,
now it's
what is she
all out
doing?
the window. If she decided to make a decision for herself, then it's like, you're stupid. for doing
But hold
that.
on, pause. She did make a decision herself, and it cost her her dream guy on Earth. She had 100 years on Earth. God gave her this guy. She said, "Fuck you, God. I'm going with Satan." When she made her own decision, she's about to be.
full of shit.
She might be the first woman in history to kill herself. You gotta actually calm down and just delete your photos with this guy. You can't restore this. But no, here, let's be nice. What's the % chance you do get him? What do you think the % is? They're gonna tell you the %.
He already told me it's 0, so let's stick with
No,
that.
it's not 0.
Let's stick
I
with
think
that.
I would say there's an extremely high likelihood that he will not marry her.
Give a %.
I would say probably somewhere 90%.
Holy fucking shit!
Man, that is
And here's the thing: he's gonna sell you the dream. He's gonna tell you I miss you. He's gonna tell you everything you want to hear, right? But the reality is he gonna get down on a knee and commit to you after you didn't commit to him when he needed you? The answer
Okay,
is
so
probably
when he
more than
comes
likely
to
no.
see me next month after 9 months, what should I do?
After 9 months, you'll be pregnant and alone. Check this out. Check this out.
I mean,
What
look,
should I do? No, honestly.
Here's what you should do. But Martin, let me do it.
Should I
chill
not
for
sleep
2
with
seconds,
him?
bro.
Should I not sleep with him?
I mean, you can do what you want to do, but what I am telling you is that you're not going to get the ring. So it's up to you how you want to move. Because when you had the chance to get the ring, you weren't there. Now it's probably a test on his end to see what you would do. You chose your career over him. You pretty much set the precedent that my career comes over you, and that's not a wife's duty. A wife's duty is to put her man first, not her career first.
Or in simple terms,
You're shaking your head.
Please, Martin, please. In simple terms, what's your name?
Layla.
Layla, in
I
simple,
talk?
just shut the fuck up, woman. Who's talking? Yo, Layla, right? You're
better
cute,
shut up.
but check this out. In simple terms, you agree with their 90% statistic. Take this. We're going to play Russian roulette. 90% chance you're going to blow your fucking brains out.
No.
He's never, ever coming back to you. I guarantee you $10,000.
Hold on, go ahead.
Okay, so I just want to give an advice to you and every single girl out here. Don't let all they got in their head get to your head, because it doesn't matter whether he's back or not. You chose for yourself.
It's her soulmate, she said.
I'm not talking to you. I'm
She
talking
said it's her
to
soulmate. Of course it
I
matters.
respected your time. If you can
Let
respect
her
mine.
finish her
Build the
point.
wall.
It's fine. Let her finish her point. Go ahead.
Thanks.
Please continue.
So no one should care about no wife duty or none of this bullshit when at the end of the day men don't do half the shit they have to do. So if you chose for yourself, keep doing that. The right man, whether it's him or not, is gonna come to you.
Hold
And
on.
if he doesn't
Listen,
come,
I'm not against being
that's
helpful.
okay.
Hold on,
Because
hold
you
on,
don't need
hold
a
on.
man
Hold
whatsoever.
on 1 second. Hold
Just
on.
like a man doesn't need a woman.
on.
I respect everybody's time. So
Hold on. You just lumped the man that she was with other men as if he wasn't a provider and protector and did all the
and
other
what?
things.
She can provide for herself.
She doesn't want to. She wants her dream guy. She said she loves him.
Because I haven't heard that from her
Do you
mouth.
love him? He's watching.
I do love him. Yeah.
Damn.
And what?
So it's not a random dude. She's in love.
And what?
You're saying let go of the
Not a
guy she's in
random
love
dude.
with?
If she's choosing herself, yes.
Well,
because that's what men
yikes.
want us to do, not choose ourselves. They want us to choose you.
Okay.
Wow.
She doesn't have
All right,
to.
that's fine. That's her take on it. She
Serious
said
question.
that she pick herself, and then you were shaking your head too with something.
Yeah, I honestly forgot the point. So
Okay.
Can I ask my question?
Can you like bring it, like think about it and let me know?
yeah,
Because
of course, I'll get back to you. I'll report
yeah.
back.
What are you trying to say?
Okay, I mean, like, I totally understand what you're saying, but if she wants this man to provide for her, protect her, provide that manly status that we had back in the day, then she has to provide that same contract of, okay, you make that formal contract of, okay, you're going to provide for me, you're going to pay my bills, you're going to do this, I'm going to protect the house for you, I'm going to cook for you, I'm going to raise our children. I think that's a conversation that you have. If they agree on that, then yeah, do that. If she's saying that she doesn't want that and she wants to be by herself and work for herself, make her own bills, then she can't ask this dude to give her that because she wants to do it herself. Now, if they both want to do it and they want to work together, that's fine, but that conversation needs to be had. You can't expect a man to provide everything for you or a woman to bring everything to the table for you. Reverse. If I'm bringing everything to the table and this man's not paying my bills, this man's not providing me, he's not giving me what I need, why am I bringing everything to the table? Roles reverse. If a man's bringing everything to the table and you're not bringing shit to the table, why is he going to provide for you all the time?
All right. Did you have something that you want to say?
How do you describe a high value man?
Okay, status, network, and looks. You're looking at it, bitch. You're looking at it. That's right. You're looking at it.
Absolutely not the truth.
But for real.
Like, for real though.
Since when is love
it's
a
a bunch
contract?
of different things. It's, obviously income, status, respect from your peers.
But
that's a big
wouldn't you
one.
think that that's different for everybody?
For people.
What's different
Like
specifically?
how our opinions are different on everything that we talk about. What is a high value man?
Answer my question
for me
first, though,
to
completely.
or to her, or to her, or to him.
Because money and
here's the
status
thing,
means shit.
The thing is, whether women want to admit it or not, you guys are all very similar when it comes to what you're attracted to. Women have a very rigid thing on what they like in a man.
Hold on, don't interrupt him. Don't interrupt him.
Yeah.
Brian, just say the Tinder statistic. She'll get it right away.
Yeah, I mean,
you guys go for like literally the top 1%. You guys know what a high value male
women
is.
Typically,
it's the guy down your throat.
Chase the same small percentage of men.
feel
And if you
protected.
look at these men, they all have very similar characteristics. Height, income, status,
sexist,
strength. Being a leader, being a protector. Man, these are hardwired attraction traits that women just look for.
Like, think about it. When you guys are in
Instinct.
when you guys are in the nightclub, you guys know where the high value guys are. Like, everyone knows.
The VIP.
They're not
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
They're in the VIP.
They're not there.
They're not fighting.
They're not on the dance floor. What the fuck?
What he means by that is when you go into the nightclub is one of the best illustrations of the how do I say this? The primitive mating nature of human beings. You look at the women, where are they all concentrated? They're all concentrated in the VIP section with the men that have the highest perceived status in that social situation. That, if you take that and extrapolate that into the real world, that's how it works. Women typically congregate around the highest status men. A majority of them are looking for a small minority of men. Higher earners, respect, accolades, etc.
And hold on, before we go on, like he said, perceives, and you're like, perceives, mama, like some Migos shit. Why do they keep doing ad libs when you're talking? It's so fucking annoying. Bitch, I'm doing a bunch of blow and it's annoying.
But can we be for real about it, though?
But why do you guys do like soundboard shit? These two keep doing soundboard when Myron's talking. You just did it right there.
Because you should let people talk.
It's so annoying.
You had a point?
I guess I have 2 points.
Sure.
One is perception, heavy on the perception. Men put on huge plays of high status. Like, first of all, yes, women, we're not dumb. Well, we gonna go look for a broke dude? Like, be for real. Like,
I mean,
okay,
some of you are.
obviously.
You guys got fucked by broke dudes. That's why you're here.
But
let's let her
I
finish
don't want
her
to
full
marry
point.
a
Let's let her
broke
finish her full
man.
point.
So
Go ahead.
like, we're not going out looking for a broke man. Of course, we're looking for somebody who's, has the money and all the things, blah blah blah.
Okay.
And another thing is, most women have their own shit. So why is it that 1 minute men want a woman that has her own, got her own money, blah blah blah. The next minute is, I just want a little bimbo that follows me around. So either you want to trick or be tricked. Like,
okay, but
you gotta be for real. And then when we talking about being married and we talking about marriage and I won't marry you and blah, like, you gotta, like, let's be serious. What are men really looking? So again, you either want to be a trick or you want to be tricked in love. Like, be like, let's
your point is a bit disconjointed. I'm trying to figure out what your exact point and your question is here.
My point is what y'all want. My point is, what is it? Because I guess bouncing off what you were saying is like, he won't marry her, like he's high status. Now he wants like a little bimbo that comes and follow him around, boom, boom, boom.
No, Brian didn't say that. He said that other girl's gonna handle pressure and be loyal. You just changed what Myron said. You're a fucking retard. Myron said the next girl's gonna be loyal, you fucking retard.
Anyways, the question is,
you're dropping
why
chromosomes.
is it that women can't have their own and still like why is it that she's wrong for her to go
Right.
off and
Let
say
me
I
answer.
want to do my own career? Hold on, I want to go and do my own career,
Who are
build
you
my
asking
own
this question
stuff up, and build my
specifically
own.
to? Are you asking it to me? To
I
him,
guess the
to-
men. I guess you.
me?
He just want to fuck people. So I guess I'm asking.
Don't worry. You're safe. She's safe. You're safe. You're safe. Don't worry.
All right, so
I like
Yeah,
dumb,
I
but
guess
not
I'm
that
asking
dumb.
you, like, why is it
Because
that a
you
woman
is.
can't, like, why isn't that they went off, he did what he needed to do,
Yeah.
she did what she needed to do,
Yeah.
they come back together, you feel me? Now they like, she got her own shit, he got
A
his
power
own shit.
couple.
Exactly. Why it gotta be, I gotta be a little bimbo that
Ashanti and
why I
Nelly.
gotta be, why you wanna be tricked?
Why
Why
can't
do
you
men
be
wanna be
equal?
tricked?
Because
Yeah, they
loyalty is the
pretend like-
most important thing for
we
raising
wanna do
kids.
this marriage
She was
stuff.
not
Which one
loyal.
is it?
She
That's not
abandoned
being
big
loyal.
dick money.
Most men are not loyal, sir.
Yes.
There we go.
To answer your question,
Yeah.
because you're saying why can't she have her own career and do what she
Right.
wants to do, right?
Yes.
Well, I think women need to understand, right, that you can go ahead and chase your career, be a
Okay.
high earner, become successful, do everything that you want to do.
Yeah.
But understand that when you find the man that you want, you got to make a choice. It's either going to be your career or him. If you pursue your career, a lot of the times that's not going to align with his mission. I would argue a lot of times it puts a widget in between you two because you chasing your career and success is going to contradict you being a dutiful dutiful girlfriend and eventually a wife. So I think that's one of the issues that women have to deal with is, am I going to put my career first or my man first? But it's very difficult. You can't do both. You have to pick one.
And why is it that though? Why is it that? Because men like
He just answered you, bro.
No,
Are
but
you
I
lagging?
didn't answer.
Check the ping and fix
Alright.
it.
But see, you don't want to take his answer. He gave you a good ass answer, but you don't want to take
That's
it.
the truth.
'Cause it
No,
doesn't- it
but I
doesn't
guess
fit
my
your-
question is, but why though? Why is it so hard for a man to understand that a woman can be a good girlfriend while still chasing her career? You're still being a man. We're still trusting the fact that you're gonna be a man.
I think they talking about a wife, not a girlfriend.
Because a woman,
As a gr- yeah, 'cause there's- that's
hold
two
on,
different-
stop for 2 seconds. It's because a woman can't serve two masters.
Exactly.
A lot of the times, her job is going to give her counterproductive instructions to the
treating a man.
positive outlook of the relationship and or the positive treatment of her man. Men lead, women follow. If she has another boss telling her what to do, she effectively can't follow everything her man wants her to do. So men, this is why men want submissive women, because when a girl has her own career and her own business, etc., a lot of times that's not going to align with his objectives. And here's the other thing too.
Because he's insecure.
Men, incorrect. The reality is
that's
this.
what I was looking for.
When women make more money than their men, when women are in leadership roles, they end up being terrible people to their boyfriend and or husband. It doesn't work. It doesn't
that's
work.
insecurity.
Shut the fuck up for 2 seconds. Seriously, shut the fuck up when I'm talking. Shut up, bitch. I listen very intently to everything you guys say so that I can actually give you guys a coherent response. And you guys give a bunch of fucking female mumbo jumbo. I'm literally explaining to you how men think. Shut the fuck up for 2 seconds because a lot of you guys are clueless. I might honestly save your life and help you find a guy in the future if you shut up for 2 seconds. Because men can't have these conversations with women because y'all are
say it
fucking
already.
dumb.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Yo, why are you here, man?
Yeah, like, come on, man. Like,
This
I
is like
told
the
you.
4th or 5th time I've had to tell you to shut up, especially. Shut the fuck up. Okay?
But say it already.
What did you say?
Okay. This is the last time I'm going to warn you. You give me an attitude like that again, you're getting the fuck out of here. Shut
Hey,
the fuck up.
you out.
It's a privilege for you to even be here.
That's facts.
Okay? You've been giving dumbass ad libs like you're Jim Jones of 2007 or some shit. Shut the fuck up. Okay? Anyway, like I was saying,